One of Rome's most respected rulers, Lucius Aurelius Commodus, became co-emperor alongside his father, Marcus Aurelius. 3 years later, Commodus's father passed away, and he became the sole ruler of Rome. Commodus was obsessed with power and self-image. He believed he was the reincarnation of Hercules and even wore lion skins and carried a club in public. He even went on to change the name of Rome to Colonia Commodiana, which means colony of Commodus. For some reason, he did not like the names of the months, so he changed them too. Many of them were his own names. One day, his sister, Lucilia, plotted to assassinate him. She was tired of her brother ruining the empire, so she sought help from other nobles and senators who were also tired of Commodus. Lucilia was able to convince one of her lovers to carry out the job, but right before he struck Commodus, he thought it would be a good idea to yell out a one-liner. He alerted the guards and they were able to stop the assassination. Commodus was furious. He went berserk and executed many of his senators and nobles based on no evidence, even executing the most loyal ones. This weakened the government of Rome, causing the beginning of its downfall. Lucilia was later exiled, but that was not enough for Commodus. He sent out assassins to get rid of her soon after. He was also a big fan of gladiator fighting, so much so that he participated in hundreds of battles and won all of them fair and square. All right, some were rigged. All right, all of them were rigged. In a famous event, he took down 100 lions at once with a bow. From a safe distance. Pretty much target practice. But that's not the point. Commodus just wanted to prove with his antics that with great power comes no responsibility. Born in 1530, Ivan was the son of Grand Prince Vasily. His father died when he was only 3. He was given the title of Grand Prince, but since he was too young to rule, his mother took over as the temporary ruler. Few years later, his mother was poisoned and passed away, leaving the lands of Russia under the control of the nobles. The nobles gave Ivan no importance, neglecting him completely. Even though he held the highest rank amongst them, he was still too young to rule. And that constant neglect only fueled his rage against them. When he was finally old enough to rule, the title of Grand Prince of Moscow was not enough for him. He made a deal with the church, and with their endorsement, he became Tsar of all the Russias, a title never held before. Before, the Grand Prince and nobles both had a say in the governance of the lands of Russias. But with Ivan in power, no one could challenge his decisions. The first thing Ivan did when he came into power was form his secret army of elite soldiers. They wore all black, rode in dark horses, and weirdly, carried a broom and a dog's head. The brooms symbolize that they will cleanse the lands of disloyalty and sins. The dog's head meant they will sniff out all the traitors. The first mission his army was sent on was in a wealthy city called Novgorod. Ivan never liked this city due to its different culture and independent spirit. But when his spies told him that the leaders of the city are plotting against him with Poland, he was furious. His army did not go after the people running the city. They went after everyone, executing everyone they found, men, women, children. It turned into one of the worst massacres, killing tens of thousands of innocent people. Throughout his reign, he tortured and executed innocent people with the allegations of disloyalty. No trials were held. Even the smallest rumor was good enough for Ivan. One day he thought that his daughter-in-law, who was pregnant at that time, was wearing clothes that were too revealing. He went into full rage mode and struck her in the belly, causing a miscarriage. When his son found out, he confronted Ivan and said some nasty things about him, both as a father and a ruler. Ivan again went into rage mode and struck his son, who unfortunately died on the spot. Ivan was by no means incompetent, but he was a terrible human being, earning him the name Ivan the Terrible.